Food looks good to me. That's the sentence that just ignited a fresh wave of debate across Singapore, and this time, it's coming from former President Halimah Yacob herself. Because right now, a simple question is turning into a national argument: what exactly are our students eating in school, and are we okay with it? This whole issue exploded after photos of pre-packed school meals, allegedly served to students at Hwa Chong Institution, started circulating online. The pictures were posted by a Reddit user on the 3rd of January, showing meal boxes said to be given to secondary school students. Almost instantly, the comments section turned into a battlefield. Some netizens mocked the presentation, saying the meals looked worse than cookhouse food. Others questioned whether pre-packed meals could meet the nutritional needs of teenagers. And beyond the food itself, many worried about something bigger: whether this signals the end of the traditional school canteen experience that many Singaporeans grew up with. Then on the 7th of January, Halimah Yacob entered the conversation with her own perspective. In a Facebook post, she said the meals looked good to her, and the photos brought back memories of her own school days. She reminded people that back then, school meals were much simpler. Choices were limited. Portions were smaller. And she shared that she didn't have much money, so what she ate in school was modest. Her message was calm, but her words landed loudly, because her response came at a time when public attention is already focused on centrally prepared meals being introduced into schools. And this is where the bigger issue comes in. The debate around Hwa Chong's meals has been unfolding alongside Mo's Central Kitchen Meal Model, or CKMM. This is a system where meals are prepared centrally and then supplied to selected schools, instead of relying fully on individual canteen vendors. And Mo's reason is clear: schools are facing challenges finding and keeping canteen vendors. So CKMM is seen as a practical way to maintain stable food supply in schools. But here's the key point many people missed. Hwa Chong is not one of the 13 schools slated to adopt CKMM from 2026. Yet the school became the face of the debate because the viral photos were linked to it, and the internet did the rest. On the same day as Halimah's post, Hwa Chong also released a clarification. The school said parents from both its high school and college sections visited the canteen to better understand the food options available to students. Hwa Chong explained it is running a hybrid canteen model, meaning students still have live food stalls, but there are also bento options provided with its canteen partner, sets. And the school stressed that there was a review process. Representatives from the parent support groups and the high school students' council sampled the bento meals and reviewed menus together with sets. Parents and students were able to assess portion sizes and variety, provide feedback, and even view the live stalls that continue to operate alongside the bento offerings. And there's also an environmental angle. The bento meals are served in reusable containers, which the school says supports food safety and sustainability efforts. Hwa Chong added that it appreciates continued support and constructive feedback, as it works with partners to give students a positive and balanced dining experience. So now, the question becomes more than just whether the food looks nice. It becomes a debate about what we want school life to look like in modern Singapore. Is central food preparation a practical answer to vendor shortages and rising costs? Or is this the start of schools becoming too standardized, less personal, less choice, less of that canteen culture that shapes so many childhood memories? And here's the real twist. This argument didn't start because MOE announced something dramatic. It started because people saw a meal box photo, and suddenly, everyone started asking, is this really what our kids should be eating? So I want to ask you this. If pre-packed meals become more common in schools, would you accept it as a necessary change? Or do you think students deserve better options and better variety? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you want more clear, sharp, and fast updates that matter to everyday Singaporeans, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to 2230. Because here, we don't just read the news, we break down what it really means.